You know, it was a sign. I heard like this little voice in my head that said, you have a choice to make. So I want to show you that self-care doesn't have to be a lecture. I'm sharing my self-care with them, with the audience, to show that it's possible and it can be enjoyable and it can still be healing, because the entire time that I created this album, I was healing. My name is Josué Quiñones, but a lot of my friends, my colleagues, and my students, they call me JQ. I was born to two beautiful Puerto Rican parents. A lot of structure, a lot of discipline. I'm an educator, I'm a motivational rapper, motivational speaker, and the program that I'm actually doing is the self-care program. It's part of my Success as a Lifestyle program. And the idea behind it is really to just encourage students and empower them to take control of their stories and really practice self-care from a mental, emotional standpoint. So my target audience is more so college students. The reason being is because that was the turning point for me. Students entering a self-care program, they're gonna get a lot of energy, they're gonna get some excitement, but they're also gonna get depth, because that's part of who I am, and that's part of the work. Part of engaging in self-care is to dig deep, some of which I share. I mean, my lyrics during the self-care program just radiate some of the issues that I've struggled with. We all have this like core struggle that we sort of fight with in our life, and it's different for everyone, right? For me, it's always been like self-worth and confidence, right? And that's tied to my childhood, and I've had that. That's been at my core. And so if I don't take time to understand what my core struggle is, then I don't really know what I'm up against, because that core struggle shows up in every part of our life. It shows up in the classroom, it shows up in relationships, it shows up in friendships, it shows up with family, it shows up at work, and it shows up when we're alone. And so just realizing that and helping students to dig deep into these things and into their own stories and their own experiences, to understand how past experiences are playing into current experiences, especially in communities of color, right? Where it's stigmatized. It's like, no, we don't do that. We don't talk about our problems. We don't tell anybody our business. And that's problematic because we're not healing. We're not dealing with it. So that's, you know, I'm just trying to help people heal. And music and speaking is just one way to be able to reach them. Before I can give anyone insight, I have to understand your story, and I have to be able to empathize with your experience, because I can't just assume that there's a blanket solution for everyone.
How many of us, by a show of hands, have ever had more thoughts on our mind than we could ever keep up with? Look around the room. So again, if you want to be successful, you can't. Exactly. So I'm gonna try it again, because I didn't fail.
Help students heal. Push them towards healing, seeking help, and breaking the stigma around mental emotional wellness. It's okay to not be okay, because we're not going to be okay 100% of the time. And so now I'm sharing it with you so that you hopefully can find your healing as well.